Idem probat streamat.
Opa je, streamam, da.
Idem probat streamat.
Opa je, streamam, da.
Idem probat streamat.
Okej. Moram samo vidjeti prvo da li sve okej. Da li sve šljaka? Šljakenzi. Prole, smanji to svoje.
Top. With a psychotics lab. Morgan is where the probe contained.
And you must once put it on gate, fit your duty, then open the gates of hell and lock it in. Sam's not going to leave an arm with me. It's when I get up.
To jest proste, Karol.
Floor, ceiling, then seal yourself in. We're working on the problem and we'll be there to retrieve you as soon as...
Ti nešto prosto.
Okay, here we go. Joj, kameru nisam uklonio. sad dok se ja sjetim komandi. A mogu ostaviti. Joj, zašto trošim neke? Get your ass out of here, man. Get your ass. Jel ja mogu metke? Možda da si shotgun stavim. Ne, kako to ide? Sam totalno zbrko sve. Sad koliko će meni shotgun pomoć? To je pitanje. Ja ne znam kako me ovaj drugi čuo, to mi nije jasno. Okej, pustite me na miru. Aha, nije me čuo, znači tu su dvojica ipak. Give me some blood. I'm thirsty bitch. Aha, ovoga one shota. Ili šta? Rain. Otkud to da ja sebe mogu vidjeti u ogledalu ako sam ja vampir? Ja mogu pokupiti ovo se stalo, ne mogu.
Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. Tippett has made an...
Aha, ovo sam već istražio u prošlom dijelu. Okej.
It's locked.
Ha, it's locked. Možda je vamo. Nije. Gdje bi mogao biti ključić? Sve što u mraku svijetli mogao bi pokupiti. Ja ne znam koliko se... brate, ja bi trebalo malo povećati svjetlinu. Zbog YouTube-a, jer se na YouTube-u ne vidi baš kako treba. Sad. Da li ja njega mogu staviti? Da ja zapravo njega u shadow moram uništavati. Ne njega. Shotgun, please. Možeš li mi poslati reloada? Hvala. Da, ja njemu ništa ne skinem sad. Sam malo Di su meni svi meci nestali, to mi nije jasno. You have been defeated. Da li bi uopće trebao ići ovdje? To je pitanje. Znači ovdje je jedan zombi, gdje je drugi zombi? Vampirčić. Znači tu stoji jedan. Ovo pa sam da se stvori drugi. Aha, tamo se stvori, odavde se stvori. A, okej. Stuck. Okay. Ne smijem tamo ići. You missed it, bitch. Okay. Šta radi ovaj?
Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Find some furious startup. Ništa, idemo prvo bolet vratit. Jedan mi ovo nema nikakve svrhe, ja ne mogu uopće ubiti onog bossa, šta li god da je. Jednostavno mu previše dala damage-a da to nije normalno.
It's locked, all right.
Okay.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
I have a personal question. Nah.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
potreba gleda u mene, tako creepy izgleda.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Goodbye. O ja. Evo je ova isto ova creepy izgleda. Znači, ne znam. Nurses are needed now. Znači ovo je korona 1900, ne znam nijako koje. Okej. Znači ovdje na drugom katu. Shit. Još da te malo gricnem. Šta ovaj se wow, ovaj brate ima iste moći koji ja. Aj gricnem još. Ne.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Of alcohol. Okay. Bring back the wallet. Ali kojem ovnerom? Jebote vrag. Brate, iskočim iz ničega. Sledilo se govno, ovdje ne traže. Jebeš mi sve. Igra kako trčkara jezivo za mnom, fuj brate. Šta je ovo, rekao sam. Vamo me navodi.
I cannot enter.
A da, ključe mi treba, ja sigurno su ključe kod onog mamla zašto kojeg moram ubiti. Vjerovatno. Brate, ovaj se lijepo zabio prvo u zid. Dizalo šta li god da je. Vidim, mogu ja još ići gore. Vidiš, vamo se nešto vidi. Nešto sam ja tu vidio. A još sam se ponadao da će biti ključ kod ovoga. Okej. Dalje ne mere. Okej. Old merge. Ti je to? O, ključ. Ne, ospare. Ali ja pretpostavljam da moram ići tamo baš. Zvukovi. The fuck? Ja uopće ne gledam kutove, možda mi može nešto iskočiti da ja opet ne znam. Čuo. Ja još više budala našao kada igramo ove. Ja sad ne znam da sam ja ovdje pobio sve živo ili nisam. Ajde. Ja ne znam, jel ja moram šta s ovim frajerom to odraditi ili...
Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Da. Vrijeme da pričam.
It's locked, all right.
A dobro, zaključano. I šta sada ja radim? Vratno će mi onaj debil dat neke ključeve, ali... Zanimljiva je stvar što ja nemam weapon uopće. Nemam uopće metkiće ni ništa. Mogu ja to craftat kako? Čak. Ne. Nikako. Ništa te ljubavi. Da, sve me igrica navodi ovamo, ali šta će napraviti kad ja nemam weapon? Mogu ja kako gore pobjeći? Ili ne mogu? A da, čovjek mi dila samo toliki damage da to nije normalno. Da, ja ne mogu nigdje odavde ići. Aha. Znači, kako njega mogu, ne mogu izbjeći, ali čovjek napravi damage samo takav. Ipak i mogu nešto napraviti. Ako ga stanam ili ako sam trčkaram ovako u krug i da ga tu tamo pomalo kresnem. Sad sam napravio damage. Aha. Sad sam lijepo. Boga nisam. Aha, s ovim se heala. Fuck, džabe što sam se ja sad healo. A i ti se dođeš na istu stranu gdje se i ja dođem. Fuck. Fuckić, maleni fuckić. Heal.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Kako se prije nisam mogao TP-at vama. Se mogu healat, ne mogu.
Blub. Contents of the Vampyr said only a flesh and blood person could handle the responsibility I
Ajmo vidjeti ovako. Ovo je serum. Kome je serum? Aha, ovo su lights. Ne mogu ja metkiće. Cigarettes. Small bottle of cheap gin. Heals point, aha. A kako da to iskoristim? Trebam krvi. Sad će mi nešto iskočit, brate. 100%. Evo, već čujem svega i svačega. Još ovaj tu stenje ko da mu nije dobro. Samo možda kakvi ključ da...
It's locked.
It's locked, da. Bolje će biti nešto garant. Ja sam rekao, evo ih na...
Leadership has issued an alert. Personnel to report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Naravno, njih su dvojica. Hit. Sad bit će dade. Sad ti stanaš? Da, nemam uopće help. Ajajaj. Ajde. Šprint, nemoj mi se tu zajebavati. Da. Aha. Zanimljiva situacija kako ja njega ne mogu stanat uopće. Vidio. Druže, on je mene stano. Si gotov? Jesi. I došta to su ga gamat zaklali još što mu ja ukradem ovaj bezvrijedni sat. Dakle, ja moram ići gore. Pretpostavljam da je to u drugoj kući. Da.
It's locked.
It's locked. Nice. Ovo je moj office. Dobro. Ovo sam trebao da dana očito pročitati već, ali ajde. Samo da ja provjerim da li ja sve mogu upgradeati. Physical pros, increase your stamina, increase your health, capacity, increase your blood. Okay. Rage. You lose control. Fast regen. Džabe mi kad ne mogu bossa bajtat. Increase your health, increase your stamina, možda stamina da se increasiraš. Ćemo vidjeti health na level 2. Dobro.
I cannot enter.
Ili šta? Ne. Ili da?
Not now.
Not now.
It's locked.
Dobro, ali ne razumijem. Ko je ova?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Wow, okay.
You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you
Why
begging for,
toxic?
mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Treba si zabrijela da je vampir. Ajde, vidimo kako se osjećaš.
Describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Trebaš novu krv. Okay.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are the enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me, for I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal, but do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Personal question.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal?
Dead.
What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
Oh, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Ovo treba bolesno.
Blaming me will not further your agenda order, sir. How long is it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods. And you kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Sad ne znam. Crafted treatment for fatigue. Fatigue, ne znam. Can't pronounce it right. Kako ćemo nam sad ići prvo craftat? Šeš me. Nisam uopće čitao onak. Ali dobro. Čekaj, sad je ono moj office. Crafting tableta, gdje je crafting table, here we go. Šta ja sad moram craftat? Treatment for fetish, ok. Ali nemam dovoljno, čekaj, stani. Upgrade, ništa to nećemo napraviti. Recycle. I dalje mi fali ovo. Ja sam na krivu stvar očito potrošio.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Fakić.
I cannot enter.
A da, pa ne mogu enterat sad uopće tu. Ja sam to na heal potrošio, nisam trebao potrošiti na heal i sad ne znam da li postoji kakva opcija da ja to pronađem ili šta. A mislim mora postojati, nema moguće da sam sad zgličio igricu tako. Sa jednim običnim propustom. Što ja nisam pročitao. Ništa trebam pronjuškat to. Odi. Oni su ovdje sigurni, ono puno ovih vampirića. Ok, vidim da sam dobio 6 komadića, mislim da će mi to biti dosta ako se ne varam. Ok, ovo da nije one shotovo. Vrlo fascinantna stvar. Da li sam mogu ovim putem? Mislim da. Mogu li se, treba li se moći vratiti ovim putem? Opa. Meci, nice. Dobra stvar, pa sam se prošetao ovoga, da procunjam. Okej, ovdje ima nešto, ne znam da li se ja tu da mogu proći. Aha, ba da. Find another way, 100%. Čekaj, ovdje ima nešto. Ništa to. Kantica nam nudi dobre stvari. Sad bi trebao moći craftat. Dobro. Bring the medicine to the crane. The patient. Okay.
It's locked.
To nije to. Dolje moramo, ha? Okej, da. Nije to, nije to. Pa centru. Aha, sad ja njega moram pretražiti gdje je on. Unknown. What will call it?
Blundering idiot.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Aha, evo je Dorota.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Is the correct medicine to heal them? Okay,
That's for me. A blundering idiot.
mission. Address 1C. Okay. Moramo otići gore.
With you at our side, Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke...
This will provide you a massive XP boost.
will prevail and survive this epidemic.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, alright. Oh. Evo ga.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has...
And you would like me to...
By the stop...
accept it.
koliko vidim ovaj razgovor i nešto malo frame dropa na streamu, ne znam zašto. To ćemo favorite. Warning letter. Warning letter. I sent forward you of the reservation concerning in doctor. Hospitalized after a severe work injury. Experimental loss. This is of his arm, if not treated adequately. You're hinting well. Okay. Oh, letter. I will be glad to manage to temporary merge as soon as it's opened. Okay, never mind. Ove stvari možda i nisu toliko important. Ovo je dolje. Mission.
This hospital seems to be falling apart.
To je vani.
But in the circumstances,
Ispričavam se. To ispričavam se, možda je proći.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
Ona treba što mi je Vilan pomogla.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the
Da, ja ne znam iz kojeg razloga mi frame dropa na streamu. Efekt možda da malo smanjim.
sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
I'm glad to see you.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Sad jedno i drugo su vampiri, ne smijem pričati tako svašta. Okej. Iduća stvar. Ops. Ovo su ovi markeri za misije pobrakani. Dobro večer.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Shut up.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call.
Ti si neka pametna babica.
Competent cunts lit a poor sod's vein.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
See you next round. Okej, imamo ovo nešto. Small bag of junk. Šta će nam vrećica smeća?
The patients and staff might know something.
Evo ga, sve će.
I'll start my investigation with them.
Ožive malo. Ajde, šta kažem.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Sad imamo 2, 3. Če ja mogu birati? Čena babica zna nešto. Znala je.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck them. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
I don't read well. Ja sad moram njega slijediti, šta? Ovo je nestala već, brate. Ali možda jedan isto od njih, ili šta? Brate, ništa mi nije jasno.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Zašto bi sve bilo jednostavno? To je normalno da će da neće biti jednostavno. Vidite li ima šta u blizini? Ja opet čujem opijum. Oho. Ohoho. Ohoho. I ovdje ima krvi dosta.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
What the fuck? Još jedan udarac. Okay. Samo ovdje T5. Malo. Okej. Znao sam, tamo sam ga pristano pre. Vidi, ovaj zna ninja style. Okej. Mislim da si zaglavio malo, a? Trebalo je ga naviješiti. Samo 4 level. That's what I thought. Zašto mi ovo izgleda kao boss arena? O da. O da. Vidi ga, brate. Šta sad? A, ovo je vukodlak. Ili tako neki kurčić. A, dobro, ovo je bar za razliku od onog prošlog ne bila toliko damage. Ali se i dalje isto može CP-ati i dođat svaki moj korak. Ajoj. Ajoj. Ovo mi dosta izala. Ali da nije... Jeo. Može vreme. Aha. Ali ovo ništa ne bilo damage-a. Aha. Aha, znači imaš. Ok, malo me damage-a. Ali bi se mogo malo healat možda. To je krivi button. Krivo sam iskoristio ability. Jebo ga, život je brz. Aj se zezni. Aha, da. Mogu li ja doći njemu s leđa i onda samo malo nakon blicniti? Aha, mogu. Da. Okej. Nisam siguran da li bih ja trebao ići ovdje. A mislim da. A da li si realan? Šta ti vrištiš kojeg jarca? Survive the next night, go check on him.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here! I need to get out!
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out!
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Znači on je bio main quest. Fakić. Dobro, mislim, ovo je bila jedna od opcija, tak da. Mislim da ono dlakavo čudovište još ne mogu riješiti. petica kaže, vi ste sigurni to. Kako ne mogu biti sigurni? Vidim, mogu i ovdje ući. A pa čekaj tu da sam ušao, da sam izašao. Healthy, okej. Čekaj, sam to slučajno negdje postavio. Raditi the hospital. A pa da, ja to moram napraviti. Find the nurse Pipa Havkins. Succeed. Aha, ovo su capture kao... Aha. Main quest. Evo, ovdje su neka, ovdje neka. Sam s tobom pričam.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Ja sam pričao sam s tobom.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses?
I've never heard...
Personal question.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
To clear Dr. Tippett's name must be the decision of Dr. Swansea. You can't take matters into your own hands.
I respect Dr. Swansea's authority and management, but he's no idea what happens here on a daily basis. I did what I had to do.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Another night with the glorious battalion of penance.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Kokorin, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Okay,
what will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus. Such a beautiful island. I could buy a house there, by the sea. Read poetry and wait for death.
That's a cool thing.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Dobro. Ovdje imam kuticu ovdje. Nisu i developeri sakrili fino, ne? Znam da se ovdje šetala još jedna ona medicinska seka. Ovo je živlak.
Cannot enter.
Mogu bi se otići upgradet. Imam 1500 XP, taj možda bi bilo dobro za nešto. Ovdje ovo.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
S ovom sam pričao. Ima netko. To je Vampyr.
Is our little mystery closer to being solved, Dr. Reed?
I think of nothing else, my lady.
My situation is delicate, and it occupies all my thoughts. The blackmail must stop. I need assurance.
Dobro, znam da trebaš. Daš mi da napavakaš. Nešto si ti, nešto ju. Vidiš.
Disgust on every street corner.
Good evening, sir.
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed.
You guessed right, Doctor.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
On every street corner. A daily routine.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Ova baka toksična. Su se polupali do ove epidemije. Šanse za agresiv. Vampyr. Vidiš. Dvije tisuće na level 2. Increase your blood. Wait. Aha. Heals. Hard bite. Sad možda bude mogli se healati. Malo bolje. sad da li to na bossu radi ili... Sad na crafting, ja. Light blood. Two-handed weapons, also one offhand. Lethal knife. A dobro, za početak je ovaj.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed of the Pembroke Hospital. May I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed. So it's you who saved my friend Oswald. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you are?
Newton Blight. Oswald and I recently returned from the war.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's...
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald, he found me and saved me.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Okej.
It's locked.
I dalje je sad. Vidiš što smo pustili. Evo kuticu. Okej. Aha, znači ovo je s ove strane, da li ja to mogu tu odključat? Opet se moram kokat s ovima. Ok, sad ih puno lakše uništavam. Opa. Ma da, družava. Ovo ga je fino provukao kroz ovu rupicu. Što se tiče toga moram se čuvat, znači za bossfight. Pazi da me ovi malo... Joj. Ne, mi se činilo kao da ovaj može ovo napraviti, ali ajde, okej. Okej. A wow. Shotgun bullets. Ok, možda bi čak i mogu koristiti neke puceva na ovom boss fightu, ali nisam ovo tu sve istračio, ne znam da ima išta još zanimljivo. Ovo je čovječuljak otišao odavde. Aha, mogu i ovu da proći nazad. Moguće ovu kuticu otvoriti. Nope. Imamo još jedna vrata za izać. A, vidi. Ma bravo. Dobro, ovaj je level 4 bilo, nije niš posebno bilo. Malo da te gricnem. Zašto bih imao potrebu da se teleportiram tu? Samo 8. Ne, da li je moguće? kako se onda koristi ovo? To mi nije jasno. A je, da.
What sort of creature is this?
Možeš ti reloadat? Možeš, ali ne. A da. A da. Oh shit, ovo će mi bilo damage. Kako će me sad raskasapit ovdje? Znam. Ali će me tu lijepo sad raskasapit kad ovo ugasim. Dođi. Dođi, dođi. Toga mi se brz. Mislim da sam ga 2 put kresnio. Mislim da sam ga potpuno. Zašto tamo gledaš? Ali trči, druže, trči. Jao, i... Ja sam mrtav ovdje. A da. Baš se za njega. Imaš te napad. Da staneš. Da se ja pomaknem. Dođem ovako. Aha, je bilo. I onda ja padam dolje i onda ti dođeš mene stanaška. Da i onda umrem. Fakić, lijepi fakić. Ovdje bi mogli malo stati, čisto da se odmorim od ovoga, ovo je bilo dosta napeto. Morat ću se malo još prolutati i malo upgradat, to će biti u idućem streamu. Tako da čujemo se